Hi everybody, it's Megan again. This is going to be video number 5 on my square foot garden and container gardening and my small attempt at traditional terrace gardening. So yeah, here it is. I have a lot of stuff that's really getting true leaves and starting to get really happy. My carrots all have some true leaves on them. That's what these little wispy ones are. My spinach is popping up with some actual spinach leaves. I'm kind of excited. I think I might have a few more sprouts that are coming in too, which is good. My lettuce is super happy. It's too bad that it's going to be cut back pretty soon. I'm not quite sure when that's going to be, but it will be sooner rather than later, unfortunately. Yeah, and here's the other thing. I'm going to pick out some seeds while I'm here. My Swiss chard seems to be doing okay. I've got some true leaves in here. You can actually see the plant starting to change color. So that one's going to be a red one. That one's going to be a white one. That's a weed. And I think that one might be red or maybe orange, which will be pretty cool. Next to that is my collards. They look pretty happy. I've got some true leaves on there as well. My Parisni carrots have some true leaves, which is also pretty sweet. My Royal Burgundy bush beans, they just seem to be happy at the 2-leaf stage. I mean, I've got some new growth in there, but not much. So they're just kind of hanging out, which is okay. Both of my sunflowers that I planted, I split them up a little bit, have popped. Both pots popped both seeds, so I'm going to have to wait until they get some true leaves on them and then pick, unless this one just dies. Nope, that one's just not opened up all the way yet, so that's okay. So I'm just going to have to wait on those. My sugar snap peas are nice and big. They're getting really happy. Oh, this one's already wrapped around. Yeah, it means it's climbing on its own. Cool. So I just tilted them over to their trellis and I'm just going to let them be happy. Let them do what they do. I'm kind of concerned that this guy's not wrapping though. But it's okay. We will just train him a little bit more. There we go. And then my dragon's tongue, I for some reason thought these were a climbing bean, but they might not be. I might have 3 bush beans in front of my climbing beans, which is whatever. So that's okay. My little wind chime. Over here, my herbs are doing pretty good that are over here. I got a new spearmint plant that was given to me at work, which is kind of whatever. My black crim is nice and happy where it is. He's doing okay considering that he's still in the pot that he came in. My steppable is nice and happy, which is kind of awesome. Catnip that I still haven't given to the friend, but I've got it still. He's doing okay. Rosemary's nice and happy. Elven thyme, I think, might actually have some new growth. Oh god, that's heavy. Yep, that has some new growth on it, so I'm excited to see that. So does the German thyme. It's going psycho, which is awesome. My peppermint's nice and happy, and then in the back behind my peppermint, remember that chocolate mint that I thought I'd killed, guys? Well, there's the sprout. It's coming up. I'm excited. Alright, and then I reorganized my soil and stuff, got some new equipment. I redid my worm bin because it had a bit of an off smell, so hopefully this will work a little bit better. I added a bit more shredded cardboard and paper so it would have some airflow so that the worms would have a little bit easier job composting. There's my puppy boy. There's a Smurf and Turf. That's my Yorkshire Terrier, Murphy. Well, my timeshare dog. We long-term babysit sometimes. It's okay. My herb tower is doing really well except for my stevia, which makes me kind of sad. I don't know why it just died and the rest of the plants are super happy. I did change out, this had bronze fennel in it before. This is an actual dill plant, which is what I'd wanted to begin with. For some reason when I bought the fennel, I didn't think Merrifield had the dill. And then we went back this week and we actually found it. So that's the deal with that. And then I put the fennel over here in a smart pot. So I'm going to do an experiment to find out which one I actually like better, whether it's smart pots or traditional pots. And do what we got to do. So I broke up that bronze fennel that was over there that looked like the dill, and now I've got a whole bunch of little clumps. So hopefully that'll do okay. My 2 Ichiban eggplants are nice and happy. As you can see, I've added another bucket to this bed. I've actually started mounding my Adirondack Blue Potato. So this bucket has a whole bunch of holes drilled in it, as you guys can probably see. And then I filled it with dirt until just a few of the leaves were showing. The bigger plant obviously have some more leaves showing than the smaller ones. And then a couple of the smaller ones just look like they've been buried. Murphy? Really? He's knocking over my plant tags. It's okay. My sugar baby watermelons are super happy looking. They actually have some true leaves growing on them. If you can see that there, I gotta get out of the light. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna put their greenhouses back on them just to keep them nice and toasty. My nasturtium is super happy. Let me fix this really quick, since Murphy decides to knock it over. My nasturtium's super happy, and so is my Purple Beauty bell pepper. I'm having a bit of an issue with this Carnival Blend carrot bucket. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to really pay attention to this in the summer because it seems like it dries out a lot faster than the rest of the bed. So that's the deal with that. My last surviving cucumber is a true lemon. It has a true leaf, nice and finely, and obviously I'm going to be keeping these greenhouses on them until we get a lot warmer, just so that they have some time to stay nice and warm. And then over here in my terrace, my cabbage seems to be happy. I think I've got some new growth on pretty much all 4 of those, which is awesome. Then I've got 2 more nasturtium plants over here. They look pretty happy as well. And then these are both different kinds of creeping thymes. I didn't really cover these very well. This one's a woolly thyme, so it's actually a steppable thyme. You can step all over it and it will not kill it. So when you step on it, it actually feels like you're stepping on puffed cotton, which is really, really comfortable to step on, obviously. And then this one over here is a wild red thyme. It's also kind of fuzzy, but it's not as fuzzy, and it's not like silver like this one is. It's definitely very green. So what I'm hoping is that by the end of the summer, if I keep them nice and happy, is that they'll have spread out and kind of start to mingle together a little bit, and they'll look really pretty, and maybe hold together the clay mortise that I put in here, grow through it a little bit. So yeah, that's my garden this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed the update. Murphy, stop pulling on my plant tags, you silly little dog. That's my update this time. As you can see, I've done a little bit of changing around of things, but not much. For the most part, I'm just letting things grow. I got up the other 2 trellises, as you can see, and they're just supported with a 1x4 that's screwed into the side of the box. And they're actually pretty firm, so if I tug on them really hard, they don't move at all. So I'm kind of excited about those. But yeah.